Okay, so I don't know. Maybe it's just at the end of that one song, but I thought it was at more at the end. But I also just looked through Alright, okay, like the song Alright lyrics, and like at the end, it's like he like, who shit, found myself screaming in the hotel room. I didn't want to self-destruct. The evils of Lucy was all around me, so I went running for answers. And what this reading called is, well, I don't know, but it's looking, you went running for answers. So now, them shits, them questions, no, hold up. So now you got your questions answered. You went running for answers, so now you got your questions answered. Okay. You went running for answers, so now you got your questions answered. Misusing your influence. Okay, hold on. No, he says it again. And alright. I know I'm not crazy. Look. And I don't know why I said that. Maybe people thought you was crazy out here. Look, people thought you was crazy and was trying to put crazy on you. Or you thought you was crazy. Or something like that. And it's like, I feel like they were trying to make you seem crazy. Because they were pimping a butterfly. And you are the butterfly lily. And because they was pimping out a butterfly, it's like they was making you seem crazy. Okay. I mean, I'm dissecting To Pimp a Butterfly. I said that 222, okay? Because this song right here, alright, just alright. Like, huh? We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Do you hear me? We gon' feel. Hold up. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. What you want? What you want? A house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar. Dang, stop doing that. Anything, see my name is Lucy, I'm your dog. Anything, see my name is Lucy, I'm your dog. Like the devil, on some devil shit. Like it's like, what? Like, okay, hold up. And it's like, cause this goes back to the beginning. And it's like, you know, because they in front of the White House. And it's a whole bunch of black males in front of the White House, and it's like To Pimp a Butterfly. It's like, and then I was talking about how it's like on some shit where it's like people are not only putting money back into the community, but also like incentivizing people to come back. Like what you want? You a house, you a car. 40 acres and a mule. Oh my gosh. Motherfucker, you could live at the mall. Like you what you want? You want anything? Okay. But if God, homie, you fucked up. Okay, I'm gonna just go from the beginning, cause hold up. All my life I had to fight because people had to fight out here. You had to fight, okay? Hard times, like yeah. Bad trips, like yeah. Nazareth, I'm fucked up. Homie, you fucked up. Like I fucked up. No, nigga, I didn't fucked up. You fucked up. But if God got us, then we gonna be alright. Like eventually, not even eventually, but it's like knowing that it's like this is the time, because it's like God got us and we gonna be alright, okay? Nigga, we gonna be alright. Like this is the time. To Pimp a Butterfly is coming to life now. I'm so serious. Like on some real shit. The shit that Kendrick Lamar was talking about. When was this? This came out 2015, okay? That's 7 years ago. God is revealing. Kendrick Lamar literally prophesied. I feel like this is a prophecy 7 years ago. And, maybe before that, how long? I don't know how long it took for him to put this together. But probably, because Good Kid, Mad City was 2012. So maybe it depends. Projects can take long, but not. But that was 3 years. So at least he lived for 3 years, got to understand exactly what the fuck he was talking about. God gave him a whole bunch of knowledge and shit over 3 years. And so it's once he did start recording, he knew, and writing, recording, all of that shit. Do he write? I don't know. But, I don't know. But, he probably, I don't know if he does, that's a big thing or something. I don't know. But it's I understand it. I get it. As a person now, I get it. So, but it's I don't know. So I'm going to keep it at I don't know. And I'm not going to look it up and all that shit right now. That's not important. However, to me right now, in this moment, it probably could be very well important. However, right now, it's not important. Okay. So it's whatever God was telling Kendrick some shit, okay? This is just this nigga is a tarot reader on some shit, or an oracle nigga, or, any type of nigga. Music is, it has messages. Kendrick was on some shit, gifted, supremely gifted. I'm looking at that shit right now. Come on now. God spoke through Kendrick, and God gave Kendrick messages 7 years ago, and now the Kendricks, the messages, it's the 7th minute right now. The shit is coming alive, okay? So, nigga, we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Come on, do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright, okay? We had to not, it's this was the beginning of telling us we gonna be alright. We gotta wait a little bit. 729, come on now. We gotta wait until the end. 29 is end, especially in astrology. Anything is end at 20 to 29. It's 29 is the last number, okay? End, done. We had to wait until now. Now is the time for the end. We're at the end. It's done. Come on now. This ain't done. That shit over, done, no more. This ain't it. It's that shit wasn't it. The way, the treatment, talking about we fucked up. I feel 808, this could be on some nigga shit, on some serious shit, nigga shit, big ass nigga shit, what I said, Katrina shit, that affected a whole bunch of black people, okay? So it's and they didn't give no fucks. What did I say? Even going back to New Orleans right now, you could still see some areas, you could still see the red X's and shit, where those were the indicators that somebody died inside the house, on some shit. You could still see water levels on some shit in some areas, on some shit. So it's we fucked up. It's they looking at our areas, the areas that we at, they in front of the White House, okay? Yeah, we here, nigga, what's up? If you have ever been to DC in that area, it's nice as shit, okay? The area is nice as shit. It got money. It got what the fuck? It got money. It got all of that shit. It's they put money into the area. But you go down the street, literally, down the street to Southeast or some shit, and it's a different story. Money not there. They acting where the money at, okay? But niggas is the heart of the city. It's called Chocolate City for a reason on some shit. And so, so you go to an area like that and be nigga, we fucked up. You talking about our area is fucked up. We fucked up. We don't have this. We don't have that. We don't know this. We don't know that. Nigga, what the fuck? Do you not understand that you the cause? The fuck? Nigga, we fucked up. But it's like, okay. But if God got us, then we gonna be alright. Okay? And so, okay. Now tell me, I love, but this is what I like. Lord knows. 20 of them in my Chevy, tell them all to come and get me. You bring everything I saw. Some more coming heavy. I'm not putting number here on my record. I'm a motherfucking gangster sauce for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. I think I gone cray. Okay, and this is after. Okay, so it's like he started thinking that he was going crazy. Look, hold on. Like, be like, do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gonna be alright. And being like, okay, we gonna be alright. And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Like, I already know that I'm not gonna be winning out here, on some shit. But homicide be looking at you from the... Stop doing that shit. It keeps scrolling. Like, it's... Whatever. Okay. It's like, what Mech 11, even boom with the bass down. Scheming and let me tell you about my life. Like, it's like basically like I know, it's like, I know that you gunning for me, basically. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, it's like he like, you, I know you already gunning for me. I know you want me like dead out here, basically, like, I know that shit. Scheming and let me tell you about my life. Like, you scheming on me. Like, I know that shit. And so painkillers only put me in the twilight. Like, I try to, take my mind off of that shit, get the pain away, all of that shit, but it only like takes me to a place that is not real. Okay, I'm not gonna say all of that, but this next one, or Benjamin is the highlight, kind of like the strip club, because he say pretty pussy, basically, where pretty pussy and Benjamin is the highlight. It's fine. I'm telling myself that. Where pretty pussy and Benjamin is the highlight. Okay, so it's like strip club. Okay, so they like to go to the strip club. Okay, because it like helps to like get the mind off of shit also. Okay, sure. And now, I mean, like, I get it. Strip clubs is fun, Okay. Music, alcohol, weed, whatever else they be having, it's a lot of shit going on. You get to see people dancing. You get to have your personal dances. You could touch, do whatever you want, honestly. So I get it. And then if you have money, and obviously he got money, okay, then you can then enjoy it very well, okay? So now tell my mama I love her, but this is what I like. Like, I don't care about what you think, mama, like, you could be my mama, but this is what I like, Lord knows, like, God know what I like, some shit like that. 20 of them in my Chevy, tell them all to come and get me. I don't know, hold up, I'm not getting nothing from that. Reaping everything I sow, so my karma coming heavy. Well, yeah. Oh, those could be like about guns on some shit. Tell them all to come and get me. Yeah, like, it's like, cause he know that people coming out gunning for him. Yeah, so it's like his protection. He got his protection, and be like, okay, well, shit, come and get me. On some shit, I guess. And so it's like, cause it's like reaping everything I sow. Like, if obviously he know that he put some shit out there, and so that shit coming back. So that's why he got the protection also. because he know that shit coming back. So my karma coming heavy. And so no preliminary hearings on my record. But he ain't never got caught for that shit. No on some shit. Look, I'm so serious. This is what I'm getting. Wow. I've never done this. No preliminary hearings on my record, but he never got caught for that shit. So, you know. And this could mean that he been out here doing some shit. You know, that's why karma coming back, and that's why he protecting himself so heavy, you know. So that way, because he know that he done did some shit out here, you know, like, you know, kill some people, whatever the fuck, hurt people, tortured. I don't know in what ways, you know, but it could have been some ways, but hurt people in some ways or whatever. Because if you protecting yourself in that strongly, you know, then it's like, but you also being like, but come and get me, you know, tell them, come and get me. But you know that they coming for you, you know, it's like, you know, you did some shit. But it's like, but you ain't got caught from that shit. Cause I'm a motherfucking gangster in silence, for the record. Come on now. So it's like, on record, you a gangster in silence. So, or he a gangster in silence. I don't know who this is talking about. Either this is you, this is, and not on some, so okay, I'm getting like, maybe it's like, you don't be actually like killing some shit, because I'm getting like killing people, you know, but it's like on some spiritual shit, like, you know, your rank is high, okay, like, so on some spiritual shit, it's like, you know, your spiritual niggas, all your niggas who would be standing out in front of the White House, like, what's up, you know, like, it's like, like, we out here, what's good, what's good, and like challenging niggas in the White House on some shit. Like, it's like, yo, spiritual team is like that, like, biggest shit, okay? And so it's like, you know, niggas shouldn't fuck with you on some spiritual shit. And so it's like, because of what could happen, you know, in their lives, and it's like, people know that shit because it's happening to them type shit, or people know about some shit because of people fucking with you on some spiritual shit. And so they looking at their life now, they can understand some shit based on that. And so they like, oh nah, we can't fuck with, we know we can't fuck with them. But it's like also knowing that people come after you like that, you know. It's like knowing that people come after you like that, but also knowing that you got a whole bunch of niggas ready to ride for you at any given moment in time, spiritually, physically, whatever the fuck. And it's like, or you yourself, like, you be ready with your protection, spiritually, physically, whatever the fuck. I don't know. Me personally, physical protection, I don't know. I don't know, it's not for me. If I'm ever, you know, really needing of it, you know, then sure, I will do it. Even in a state like Texas, I'm not, look, I don't know. You know, they do big things here, okay? So it's a lot of big ass guns. It's a lot of guns here, okay? It's a lot. But I'm not a nigga that just, I personally don't fuck with that shit. I really don't. It's just not for me, and so that's me and my preference, though. I don't have to. I know they here. I know that niggas be riding around with them. You know, I've seen them. I've been around them. But I've heard them. I've ran away from them, you know, like on some shit. You know, not like that, like they was coming after me, but who knows? I don't know. That's why I was running. Who knows? On some shit. But it's like, you know, like, I don't know. So it's like either you have physical or spiritual, but it's like you highly protected either way. But it's like that's also why people come after you. But it's or this person or some shit. I don't know. But it's like you have a record of being a motherfucking gangster in silence. For the record, like a spiritual fucking gangster. I got a card, a spiritual gangster. Okay. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I'm gone cray. And now it's like, okay. Because he was thinking like that, or something. It's like now he think he going crazy. Drown inside my vices all day. Like be like high, drunk, whatever the fuck. Won't you please believe when I say, or no, earlier he said on the pills. Yeah. Okay, won't you please believe when I say, wouldn't you know we've been hurt, been down before? Like we've been here, like back to a place where you've been before, in a way, okay? When you pride was low, yeah, nigga, when our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? Like was in a, maybe you or somebody or whatever was in a spot where it was like, I don't fucking know what to do, like I don't know where to go. And this could be like on some big shit, big small shit, like I don't know where the fuck to go, I don't know what to do, like this is a lot, okay? And so it's like, what the fuck, you just out in the world type shit. Oh my gosh, excuse me, nigga. And we hate popo, and it's like you can't call the police on some shit, okay? Like you can't call them niggas. Like what they gonna do, like what they gonna do, how they gonna help you? Because if you call them, they might like think you crazy, they might whatever the fuck, they might kill you, so it's like you can't call them. You can't call them. So it's like, where do I go? What do I do? Wanna kill us dead in the street for sure, nigga, I'm at the preacher's door. You went to the church, or somebody went to the church. He went to the church, okay? So he went to the church and he was like, that's the place that could help me, my knees getting weak and my gun might blow. That could literally be on, wow, that's a big statement in such a few words. I just picked up on, that's like on some suicide shit. I'm sorry if that triggers, but that's what I'm getting. Kendrick talks a lot in this song. Wow. I have never dissected this song like this. My knees getting weak and my gun might blow. Like I'm getting weak, like all this shit going on, like I don't even know where to go. I'm at the church right now. Like that's the last place that, not that I would have seen myself, but like the world couldn't help me, so this is where I'm trying to be, but we gonna be all right. Look, but we gonna be all right, okay? Nigga, we gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright, okay? We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. And saying that a whole bunch of times, nigga, we gon' be alright, huh? We gon' be alright, okay? And then, so it comes to this. After saying it a lot, like trying to convince yourself, basically, in a way, that's what I'm getting. Like, it's like he telling himself, like, huh? We gonna be alright? But then it's like, yeah, come back. And then be like, yeah, nigga, we gonna be alright. Like earlier when I was like, I am gonna get a house in New Orleans. Like not, and at first I was like, maybe, or whatever the fuck I said. But like, nah, nigga, I am gonna do this, And so it's like, he convincing himself like, yeah, nah, nigga, I am gonna do this. Like, nigga, we are gonna be alright, okay? And that's like on some shit. Like, it's like, as a whole of people, like black people, like we've had to convince ourselves like we are gonna be alright, okay? You as an individual person on your individual self, you've had to tell yourself like, I'ma be alright. Like at first it was like, like, am I gonna be alright? But then it's like, nah, nigga. Nigga is for niggas. I have not said that. Nah, nigga, I am gonna be alright, okay? Cause that card earlier, like Princess of Cups, and she was like, oh, it's like, nah, nigga, I am gonna be alright. Like, yeah, I'm alright. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gonna be alright. Like, do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gonna be alright. I feel like that's coming from the divine. Do you hear me? Like the divine is like, do you hear me? Look, like, do you hear me from the inside, from the outside? Feeling me, feeling me. Do you feel me? Like, do you understand that I'm here, nigga? I'm here and I got you. You know, do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gonna be alright, okay? And so, nigga, we gonna be alright, huh? We gonna be alright, nigga, we gonna be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gonna be alright. Keep my head up high, okay? Telling yourself, I keep my head up high. I cross my heart and hope to die. Okay, hold up. Loving me is complicated, you know, because earlier he was conflicted, okay? Woo, and that come in at the end, and I'm saying that, okay? Earlier he was conflicted because of, you know, like his knees was weak because of all the shit that done happened and what he done seen and been through and all that shit. And so now it's like, he understands that loving me is complicated, like his literal self. Like loving me is complicated, you know, too afraid of a lot of changes, you know, like life is big, life is like a lot. He done been through a lot. So either you or somebody is like learning this shit, seeing this shit, have seen this shit, have came to understand this shit, okay? And it's like, yeah, like loving me is hard, you know, like you done came to this place of loving you, or them done came to this place of loving them, and it's like, it's been complicated, okay? Oh, and I remember you was, okay, hold up. Too afraid of a lot of changes. Yeah, I'm alright, and you're a favorite. Like telling himself, Kendrick telling himself, I'm alright, and you're a favorite. Like to himself. I feel like that's to himself. It could be to the divine. It could be, I feel like to self. It keep drown inside my vices all day. It keeps scrolling back up to that. Drown inside my vices all day. I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, but now it's like dark nights in my prayers. Dark nights in my prayers. Like dark nights in my prayers. Okay. Like he's had a lot of dark nights. Like literal dark nights. And has been praying. And then it's like he remembers, I remember you was conflicted, like he had a lot of dark nights in my prayers. That shit is over. So you have overcome. You're out of that shit. The shit is done, okay? I remember you was conflicted. Come on now. I get it. Now it's like you're remembering when you were conflicted. This person is remembering when they were conflicted. Somebody, big shit, big people in some situation, they're like, I remember you was conflicted, like thinking about the errors, thinking about the problems, thinking about what was wrong, all of the conflictions, okay? Misusing your influence, okay? I feel like this is talking about okay, sometimes I did the same. Misusing your influence. Like, it's like you thinking about somebody. You're thinking about somebody. Like himself, Kendrick, he's thinking about the pimp. So the pimp, the people that did the shit, okay? They were misusing their influence because it's like he had to go through a whole bunch of shit, you know? Sometimes I did the same, but he also learned through that shit, and so was in a way through that learning was able to use that knowledge to for his own, you know, misfortune or whatever, basically on other people or against people or something. So maybe either this is you, maybe you did some things where it was like you were abusing my power, full of resentment, okay? But it's like you came to the understanding where you were abusing your power, and that's why it's like you're full of resentment, okay? Resentment that turned into a deeper depression, okay? Found myself, now we're coming back to this, found myself screaming in the hotel room, okay? I didn't want to self-destruct. The evils of Lucy was all around me, so I went running for answers. It's like taking time. It's like he understood that he was abusing his power. That turned into resentment, which turned into depression, which turned into him calling out for help or whatever in a way, okay? But he also, or maybe not fully, but he didn't want to self-destruct. He also understood that it was the evils of Lucy all around him. So he went running for answers to understand the evils, okay? But he already know in running for that shit, going towards it, like the devil card, that he gonna be all right. Oh my gosh. Wow, divine. Like, it's like earlier you went up the mountain, through the fucking woods. But seriously, through the devil card, okay? And it's like, even through all that, it's like you knew you was going up the stairs, but it's like you knew you had God with you the whole time. And so because you knew that you had God with you the whole time, it's like, I'm not scared to go up here. Like, yes, the protection. You had the protection. Your protection. And so it's like, it's spiritual shit. This is not no physical shit. You really discovered and went through some shit to understand the evil shit. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I know I said this is a dissection of Kendrick Lamar. I feel like this is a few different. This might be long, like really long. So this is going to get split up, okay? I don't know. But I feel like this is long because this is a lot. I just saw this. It's a show called Evil. I think it's literally just called Evil. It's on Paramount. I just watched it because they have a free episode, because I was like, do I want to start a whole Paramount subscription, you know, or not? And so they have, I'm glad they do that. They have shows, you know, that you can watch for free. So, you know, I was guided to the show, Evil. And I was like, okay, let's watch it. Because, you know, before eating, you know, you got to find a show. Before you eat, you got to find a show, okay? So that was the show, 33, come on now. And so that was the show. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, from beginning to end, I was like, oh, shit. I might actually get the whole subscription just so I can finish that show. Honestly, I might. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. But I might. Just for that show. Maybe not. We'll see. Because it explains a lot. And they really, like, on point with that shit. Like, they know a whole lot. Like, they real deep into the knowing of evil. Like, on this show. Because the levels of knowing that they know is, like, deep. So, the people behind this show, I don't know. But the people behind this show, whatever type of shit they own, they know the good. I mean, the bad. But they also know the good. But they know a lot of the bad. So, they're really either deep inside the, you know, the devil's head. Okay, on some shit. Either they real deep, and so, you know, they hear, they're human beings, but they know, you know, they, like, you know, I talk to God, okay? But I also understand what the fuck be going on, and I understand where evil come from, okay? And how it's used. And so, again, I talk to God because they talk to God too. They pray. They talk to God. They just talk to a different part of God only, and they only acknowledge that part. And so, like, that's like inside of you or whatever, acknowledging only the part where, like, ooh, like in here, like where he talking about some abusing my power, like misusing your influence, like understanding that you do have influence, that you do have power, and just using that only and just going ham. That's darkness. That is just praising that shit, just praying to that shit, just trying to be evil. 35. And so it's like, that's where Kendrick was not trying to go, okay? Especially because it's like, once you go too far with that shit, you could do a whole bunch of shit, pimping yourself out to the devil. No, maybe not to the devil, because the devil is like a name, but to darkness, pimping out to darkness. Kendrick did not want to pimp himself out to darkness, because he is a butterfly. He is a butterfly, and people were pimping him out, and he was telling us this in this album. Oh my gosh, wow, that's so wild.